And Pakistan, they lost it by 22 runs, not only losing the match, but they are effectively out of the ICC World T20 2016. They have been knocked out, like they did not manage to qualify for the semi-finals in 2014. And Shahid Afridi, probably standing on the fringes of retirement. We still do not know whether he would like to continue or call it quits once Pakistan, they play their last match against Australia in this tournament. 17 dot balls, 14 singles, 4 doubles, and then 10 fours, 3 sixes, 48 ball 80 by Martin Guptill, plus 3 catches in the field, and he was named man of the match. Pakistan's bowlers, they were like not gripping the game properly before they came back, restricted New Zealand to 180 for 5 at the end of 20 overs. Not to forget Les Taylor's innings of 36 not out, which took he faced like 23 deliveries with 2 fours and a 6. So Mohammad Irfan was really expensive. Shahid Afridi went for 40 but picked a couple of wickets, and the pick of Pakistan bowlers was of course 2 for 23 for Mohammad Sami. And when Pakistan started, Sharjeel Khan, the power-packed left-handed batsman from Hyderabad, he just exploded, and it seemed that Pakistan, they were well on their way. At the end of 5.3 overs, they had already posted 65 runs on the board, but the next 10 brought only 58, and probably Pakistan lost the plot. Sharjeel scored 47 delightful runs, and he took only 25 deliveries with 9 fours and a 6. We have plenty to discuss. Probably Pakistan cricket is not matching the rising international standards qualitatively and quantitatively. What went wrong with them? Is it the lack of game awareness, or they are lacking the resource, the arsenal? They do not have the attitude, aptitude. They miss the clinical finishers. They do not have the heart or the mind, or simply they do not want to learn. Their management, the Pakistan Cricket Board, they must be now getting to know that they are standing alone and the world around them is subsiding. We have with us one of the finest bowlers of all generations, a genuine fast bowler who picked up 563 wickets in test matches. And I never used to tell you how many wickets did he take in his List A career. There are 478 to go along with 835 first-class wickets, and of course 381 ODI wickets. Glenn Magra from Australia. Hi Glenn, how are you?
I'm going well, thanks Doc.
Today we are mourning that Pakistan is out, and probably in the next couple of days you would be joining our band.
No, well, Pakistan aren't out of the World T20 yet. If games go the right way and run rate, they can still. There's still theoretically they still can make it. So, but I think they didn't do themselves any favours today, unfortunately. And in respects to Australia, you know, they've started slowly, but they'll start building and they'll be fine.
So you expect that Bangladesh could beat India?
Wow, and stranger things have happened. You just
and then Bangladesh could beat Australia?
Bangladesh played Australia yesterday and went closer than we would have liked. But theoretically, they can still make it, Pakistan, but things have to go horribly wrong.
Just tell us something about your theory. How could they make it?
Wow. Yeah. Pakistan beat Australia.
Yeah.
Australia beat India.
Yeah.
Bangladesh beat India.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes run rate.
And then I wake up. And we have with us, of course, no introduction is required, a maestro, the masterly, the man who was flamboyant, attractive, and the man who piled up records after records, 9 world records to his credit. We have the one and only, I say, Brian Lara. Hi Brian, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Just to add to what Glenn was saying, Bangladesh don't have to beat India.
Yeah.
I just think India got beaten by Australia, Pakistan beat Australia, New Zealand stayed top, and the rest of the 3 teams, they will have 2 wins each, and then it's down to run rate. So I don't think
they're not out there.
No, they're not totally out, and you see they're still standing at second place because of run rate, so that couldn't be that bad. And they played today, they lost today to a better team.
All right. And New Zealand, they were quite clinical today? Professional?
Very clinical. Whenever They were under pressure. They answered the bell with the bat and also in the field, especially in the field after that wonderful start that Pakistan had.
Okay, and we have with us one and only हमारे साथ मौजूद सकलान मुश्ताक और दूसरा कहते हैं इनके मुअज्जिद and one of the better off spinners of all generations. सही भाई कैसे हैं?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम डॉक्टर साहब.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम. सो आपने तो पैशनेटली भी पाकिस्तान का साथ नहीं दिया था ना, आपने तो कहा था कि प्रैक्टिकली माय टीम इज न्यूजीलैंड एंड सेकंड टीम कौन सी थी आपकी?
साउथ अफ्रीका.
साउथ अफ्रीका. ऑलराइट जनाब.
मगर आज तो पूरा दिन ऑब्वियसली अपने मुल्क को, अपनी टीम को सपोर्ट तो करना ही था, जिसकी वजह से हरे कपड़े आपने भी ग्रीन पहने, मैंने भी ग्रीन पहने. खैर मगर वैसे देखा जाए जो हमारे सामने स्टैट्स थे या जिस तरह की न्यूजीलैंड क्रिकेट खेल रही हो, जिस तरह की हम लोग क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, तो बनता नहीं था वैसे पाकिस्तान का. तो आज रिजल्ट हमारे सामने ही है.
मैं आप ये समझ रहे हैं कि जीतना ही नहीं चाहिए था पाकिस्तान. दे शुड नॉट हैव वन, सो दे फॉल्टर्ड, फेल्ड एंड फेल.
देखो डॉक्टर साहब, आप जो है ना, ये एक टीम गेम है, इंडिविजुअल गेम नहीं है. ये टीम गेम है. जो टीम खेल रही होती है आपको पता चल जाता है कि कौन सी टीम बन के खेल रही है और कौन सी बिखरे हुई खेल रही है. मैं अक्सर ये मिसाल देता हूँ, समुंदर और उसमें से एक कतरा बाहर निकल जाए तो वो कतरा होता है, वही कतरा समुंदर में चला जाएगा, वो समुंदर बन जाएगा. ये जब टीम इकट्ठी हो जाएगी तो समुंदर हो जाएगी, जब अलग हो जाएंगे तो कतरे हो जाएंगे.
So you want to tell us that they are not united and individual, they were basing it on individual brilliance.
टीम, हाँ, टीम लग नहीं रही थी. टीम देखो यार, बाजारों में भीड़ होती है, टीम कोई नहीं होती, वो लोग होते हैं, भीड़ होती है. तो ये भीड़ ही लग रही है. जिस तरह के इश्यूज चल रहे हैं, सारी हमने खबरें आ रही हैं.
You just want to say कि a group of people, not a united team.
हाँ, और इसको एक और चीज को मैं ये कहूंगा कि टीम जो थी ना, उनका सोच एक, उनका गोल एक, उनका मिशन एक, उनके दिल जुड़े हुए, और उनका जो है कप्तान एक.
One thought, one captain, one
हार्ट यूनाइटेड, वन गोल, वन मिशन, और उनकी सोच एक, one heart. And that whole team, and they have one captain on top.
Mr. Brian, we have a poet recently joining us. One heart. Very well said. So, Glenn, coming on to the Pakistan bowling, we were actually basing it on Mohammad Amir. And we thought that, yeah, he has bowled quite brilliantly since his return from the exile. Now, 4 overs, no maidens, none for 41. So do you want to analyze it a way that New Zealanders, they had planned going hard on Amir, or he bowled badly?
Well, I think there wasn't much swing early on, and I think when the ball's swinging, Amir's a different bowler, and when it's not, and the wicket itself wasn't very quick. So that style of wicket probably doesn't suit the real quick bowlers, because it doesn't, get that carry and that zip through. And when you've got Martin Guptill at the top of the innings, he's the type of batsman that comes out, wants to play his shots, hits down the ground, and on a wicket like that, with the new ball, it suited his style of play. So I just think, probably not enough variation there. We saw Mohammad Sami come on. Fair enough, there was a little bit more protection at that time, but sort of mixed it up a bit more, and I thought bowled quite well. So, yeah, the wicket itself looked green, but it didn't really go through. And for the out-and-out quickies,
and Mohammad Irfan, 4 overs, 1 for 46, and he has been generally expensive all throughout the tournament.
Yeah, so I think also that their last over each went for 12 to 15, 12 to 14. So that always makes your figures look worse. But yeah, it's one of those things. You've got to be able to mix the pace up. And the whole tournament's shown if you run in and bowl quick and keep bowling quick, you go the journey. It's the bowlers that can bowl a fast ball, slower ball, cutters, and mix it up all the time with good control that have done better.
All right, Brian. Now coming on to Martin Guptill. At one time, they thought that he'd never had the technique to last in international cricket. He was even dropped. But since his rejuvenation, since he has rejoined the New Zealand team, he's almost a different batsman and in the runs. And it seems that incessantly he's in form. Today, effectively, he scored 18 31 deliveries because 17 were dots. So how would you explain Martin Guptill in this T20, specifically against Pakistan?
I think throughout the tournament, he's always tried to give a good start to the New Zealand team. I think it's all based on confidence. And what I do see with the New Zealand team is like they still have a plan. They still have a game plan. They still have a strategy. And they still have a You know, they were going pretty hard, and it's something that I criticized them about with their bat. But today they showed on a very good batting track what they're capable of. And he's spearheading the batting lineup really well. I mean, with the absence of Brandon McCullum, he has taken over the mantle as the senior batsman in the team. He goes out there, he plays responsibly. The shots that he hit, you know, they have an element of risk in it, but not that much. You know, he's not really playing across the line. He's playing straight down the ground. He's working the ball with his head over the line of the ball. So for me, he's batted really well. In terms of not being a part of the team for years gone by or being dropped, I mean, sometimes players do need that kick up the butt to get back into it. So, you know, all credit to him for doing that. And I think he's wrong for a while. He's played in the CPL in the Caribbean. I don't know if he's still involved, but he's somebody, you know, the rest of the world, the franchise world, should be looking at.
All right. So we could see Martin Guptill before we ask Saqib Bhai to give his comments. Martin Guptill, a fantastic 83 in 48 deliveries, 10 fours and 3 sixes. How do you see this assumption that Martin Guptill opening with Chris Gale and one drop is David Warner?
Ah, that's not bad.
And Saqib Bhai is bowling.
I'll back you. I'll back you.
Thank you.
Three for not many.
3 for not many. Ji Saqib Bhai, Martin Guptill. 180 they scored, 180 for 5.
लेकिन जिस तरह वो पिछले काफी महीनों से जिस तरह की वो परफॉर्मेंस कर रहा है और जिस तरह की उसके शॉट सिलेक्शन है या जिस तरह की वो हिटिंग कर रहा है, अगर आप इसको पावर हिटिंग का भी जरूरत पड़ती तो पावर हिटिंग भी है. एक तो इसका अपना एरिया है जहां पे इसको अगर गेंद दे दिया जाए तो वो पनिशमेंट देता ही देता है. पावर हिटिंग भी कर लेता है, शॉट्स बनाता भी है. तो इसके अंदर तीनों क्वालिटियां हैं. स्पिनर्स को क्रीज से बाहर निकलने के लिए भी इसके लिए कोई इशू नहीं है. अच्छी बात यह है,
He's so tall, I think he hardly needs to come down the track.
मगर फिर भी आता है, क्रीज से बाहर निकलता है. मगर अच्छी बात यह है कि जब ये क्रीज से बाहर निकलता है तो बड़ा लेट निकलता है, बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. इमाद को जो एक छक्का मारा है इसने, मैं ये समझता हूँ इमाद का जो गेंद है उसका आम बॉल या वो बैट्समैन को बड़ा अच्छा रीड करता है.
Generally bowled well, Ahmad Hussain. 4 overs, none for 26.
हाँ, बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की. मगर इमाद को मैं पिछले जितने अरसे से देख रहा हूँ, वो जब बैट्समैन निकलता है तो वो हाथ खींच लेता है, गेंद थोड़ा सा ना छोटा कर देता है. मगर आज वो जिस तरह निकला है तो मैंने उसको दो चार दफा गौर से देखा तो उसका निकलना जो है ना, वो गेंद हाथ से निकलता है फिर वो एकदम निकलता है और ऊपर से लंबा भी है. तो इसको जितनी इसकी फॉर्म लगी हुई है तो बॉलर के लिए तो कमबख्ती ही कमबख्ती है.
Probably he's as tall as Glenn.
अच्छा,
Almost 6
नहीं, I don't think so.
Martin Guptill.
ना मेरा नहीं.
I'm not sure exactly how tall he is, but he's
You did never played against him, right?
इतना लंबा नहीं है. लंबा है मगर
We will check his height during the break.
ग्लेन जितना.
So you agree, because we may well have to advise Guptill to go to Savile Row Street in Mayfair and get the suit stitch.
Can't tell you anything, huh?
No, but you have stolen the show tonight. You're looking
sharp, isn't
sharp, yeah.
Well,
Should we take the break?
yeah, we should do that.
Would you mind taking the break, please? Game on now. We'll be right back.